What's up, guys? This is Young B back again. Well, not again, but for the first time ever. You guys probably don't know me, but I'm gonna give you all a new introduction to myself. My name is Young B. I'm from Philadelphia, and this is one of the cities where there's major bike life happening, and I'm gonna give y'all a little insight on how to fix things on your bike, or how to ride bikes, or how to race, or how to just do any other things that you guys are familiar with or just don't know how to do. So, the first blog today is going to be about head gaskets. And if you guys don't know about two strokes, head gaskets on a two stroke can be a very pain in the butt. So, if they go, one thing you need to notice, and a major flaw that happens, is radiator fluid. Now, when your radiator fluids keep going down and there's no explanation on why they keep going down, radiator. I don't know where I put my radiator fluid, but you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to say. And radiator fluid, here we go. Bang. Radiator fluid. A little dirty because for the simple fact, she does not want to run how she's supposed to. But as you guys can see, head gaskets on a Rm85. I don't know if you guys can actually see down in there, but just two little rubber rings. Two rubber rings. That's it. And when they go, they they expand. And they expand a lot. And when they expand, sometimes they don't fit into the grooves that they're supposed to fit into. So what that creates is an air leak. And sometimes air leaks, they can be bad, eh, manageable, and you can get to it, or catastrophic, and it's just no coming back for your engine. And I feel sorry for you. And you're gonna have to do what I had to do, and that's rebuild. And with a two-stroke, it's pretty easy to do, as long as you know what you're doing and know where everything goes back to, and as long as you're not driving down the driveway in reverse. Seen it happen. So with the head gaskets, basically when they go, it's two things. Your head, of course, self-explanatory, your head gasket. It creates a little small air pocket, which you can see that small little burnt looking area where my thumb is. That's where the antifreeze was burning. Or, like in my case, my RM just does not like to have water in her for some reason. If you want to run air cooled RM, that's fine with me. Less work and less stuff I have to manage. But she doesn't run on just straight air. So, for you guys that don't know, your impeller is a very, 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 very important aspect in your water pump. And if that goes also, you're gonna have another problem, which is, yeah, you get what I'm trying to say basically. Impeller. It's inside. My next video, I'm going to show y'all what that looks like inside of there. I'm pretty sure a lot of Bike Life family people know about what an impeller is, or what it looks like, or what does it do. But for the people that don't, and that just know how to ride bikes, and that's pretty okay. But sometimes you guys need to know about these things for the simple fact, if it breaks, you call the shop and you ask for something, you don't know what you're asking for. So, does that make sense? That's the only reason why I'm trying to teach people about bikes and stuff like that, for the simple fact it's something I love doing, and I feel as though this is some type of knowledge. How can it shouldn't be stingy, if that's a word. I don't know if that's really a word. So for kids that's listening, don't go to school saying something like that. You know, I don't. I don't want y'all to say, he teaching kids wrong vocabulary and everything. But You get what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna drop my camera, and I'm recording on an iPhone. I don't got GoPros and fancy cameras yet, so you guys gotta bear with me. So yeah, back to this impeller theory. So when they go inside, it's a rod with a little tiny fan on it that spins and spins and spins and spins, and you got seals behind that with bearings. And if one of those three things go, or if all of them go, you get oil that looks exactly like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks almost white, gray. And that is due to 1040 mixing with 50/50 antifreeze, which creates milkshake, basically. And honestly, I never seen a bike that had this many water problems. Maybe because the previous owner just never tended to it, or what's up, fat man? And this is my little mascot, little Nemo. He's bad, but it's my buddy. Say hello to the camera, guy. Say hello to the camera, buddy. He's not really photogenic, so don't mind him, y'all. But yeah, pretty much that's the first introduction to you guys for my first ever blog that I ever did, and it's way more many to come. I know it was kind of dry and it's a little kind of all over the place, but it was just for you guys to get a gist on what I'm bringing y'all to your tables this summer and what I'm going to be talking about. I don't want anybody to subscribe and be like, ah man, this is a bunch of baloney, or he doesn't talk about anything important, or is not really educational, not learning anything. So with that being said, these next blogs are going to be way more informative. I'm going to have way more footage, way more material to show, way more everything, just way more everything. Yeah, just like that. So, yeah, pretty much that's head gaskets, and when you replace them, all you do is just slide them back into their little slots. Hold on, can I get my photogenic camera ready? My little standard camera. And bang, you just sit them in there like that. Not like that, but you sit them in there and where they're supposed to be, and you torque things down. And remember, when you torque your bolts down, never tight. It's always tight. Back and forth. You get it? One more time. Head. Bolts. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torque down. Torque to your specific specification for your bike, or to the specification to where as though things don't create leaks or pistons just pop compression and you just lose power everywhere and can cause catastrophic failure if it's not tended to. Cranks can go, pistons can go, rods can go, bearings, you name it, it can happen. And with two strokes, that type of stuff happens often for the simple fact they're constantly moving, and so much is a repetitive repetition with two strokes. Four strokes are more slower in the revolution. I don't want anybody to think I'm saying a four stroke is slow. Compared to a two stroke, you will see a major difference. But four strokes are fast. I've drove 150s to 250s to 450s, and they good bikes, man. And me personally, just a lot of moving parts inside of it that you gotta monitor, and me, I'm a racer. I just like making sure my bike is running good, and that's why I stick with two strokes. That's my own personal preference. I'm not saying it's a fact. It's not even an opinion. It's just a preference. It's like in jelly or like in jam. It's whatever you floating with at the time. You know, like it's no one better than the other, or this is more expensive, so this is better. I had a pit bike, and honestly, to say it was better than a lot of people's bikes I've seen. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm not throwing nothing like that. Cap anything. It's just proof in the pudding. I've raced other bikes. I've raced street bikes. I've raced two strokes, Japanese bikes. You name it. Cars. You name it. Long run. Yes, of course. Lost. Head up. Take off. The pit bike was nasty. And reason why I bring that up because a lot of people come to me or some of my friends say, "Well, man, I don't know if this bike is going to be fast or I don't know if this bike is going to look good or sound this that that." Papi, you got this on. You're on a bike. You're riding. You got this on, pop. You on it. You're riding. That's all that matters. I don't care if you're on a scooter or it don't matter. It's like people fail to realize the real meaning of bike life sport. It's not to be better. It's not to be, like to to brag to other people and yeah, my bike looks better than yours or anything like that. Cause honestly, your bike can look as cute as it want, but is the heart of it right? You know, it's what make her breathe fire. Is that dragon woken? And that's what I'm bringing y'all this summer. Make sure all y'all beasts are running at top-notch beast mode. And there's a lot of people that done and do this way better than me. But I'm gonna bring it to y'all just so you can see it from everybody's a normal person. But some people made it a little far in this world, and sometimes they can't touch on every little thing and every little small things that be missing. And for the things that they're missing, I'm gonna help out and not piggyback, but pick up where they can't pick up, cause they got the up top. They have the willies, they got all the other stuff, taking the trips, and you know that's good, man. Our sport is going very far, so just keep up the good work to everybody that's doing positive things in our sport, and man, and just we need to bring light to it, make it legalized, open up recreational fields for our bikes. We have a lot of land. We can do a lot of things with this bike world. We can get younger kids about the streets with this world. It's just a lot, man. And I've been doing this for a real long time. 27, and